precious baby boy, oh no! You got a little something on your... Never mind.
Kendrick! Drop another diss track, and my life is yours!
Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Espoir du Vide, and today I want to play some more Bewitching Sinners. Let's see, I think in the last episode, we solved the urban legend of the core statues in everyone's room crying ink. Well, we didn't really solve it, we just found out that it actually happens. But I made the thing that will allow us to stay up at night, so maybe now we'll be able to get into the underground pool where there's supposedly a core shrine or something. Also, I have to wear my cotton gloves. They're cotton gloves that keep my hands moisturized because I have very bad eczema on my hands and it's been acting really bad lately, so I got gloves on. So we also caught the guy who vandalized the vampire map and turned him into Mr. Kepler, so maybe Mr. Kepler will be nicer to us. Yeah, and there was a guy in a store that said, "This thing needs fairy hair," so Mr. Kepler's a fairy and he has hair. What is this about his seeds? Anyway, your hair, sir. Why you gotta do that as soon as I press the button, sir? Respectfully, sir. That's scary. You're making me blow out my microphone. Oh, and pray tell, why would you want such a personal memento from yours truly? I mean, terrifying. Absolutely terrifying as you are, sir. You are still quite attractive by my standards. You have to go and do that! Stop, I'm trying to be serious! He's so scary. I love him. My standards disgust me sometimes. If this is another one of your experiments, Palmier, I'm not having it. Experiments? No, it's for research. There's a request from someone downtown. Oh, let me guess. Some mumbling droll in a dingy cafe wishes for a raven stag hair. I assume you've met. Multiple times now. 5 to be exact. None were of my volition. So this guy's following Mr. Kepler around like, dude, please. Dude, seriously, can I have you some of your hair? Please, dude, seriously. Somehow he's got it in his head that my hair would help with the ink shortage. Oh yeah, that's what it was about. It wasn't about eating it. Nothing but utter nonsense. Okay, but hypothetically, if someone asks for your hair, how much would you sell it for? Like a pot of honey or a piece of gold, maybe? Pluck a strand of my hair, Palmier, and I'll bite your head clean off. Bet. Got it. Quest failed? What? What do you mean failed? Is there any way to... Can I... Is there any way to not fail that? Oh, you know what? No. I don't even care. I don't even care. Keep your hair. Keep your hair, and that guy's gonna keep mumbling. I saw... Thane. Thane, let's hang out. Oh, hey, Palmier. Wanna hang? Yes! Great! Also, I need to investigate if you have been doing vampire shenanigans. Sir. I know just the spot. Oh, do I have anything? Do I have any presents? No presents. What's this thing about soulmates? Aw. Are you making fun of me for not having one? Huh? I mean, I was thinking that, I was hoping that maybe I could be your soulmate or something, cause you drank my blood, and that means that we can be soulmates. I mean, I know most vamps have a soulmate mark. I'm not sure why I don't either. Mom used to say it's a blessing since I don't have to worry about the pull. You know, the whole, this blood smells so enticing that I would literally kill just to have a taste. You kind of doing that now, buddy. But still, it makes me wonder if there's something wrong with me, or if my intended is just like super young and not born yet. I know that Prince Alexei is hecka paranoid about his soul mark, though. I don't know if it's manifested yet, but if his bondmate is mortal and they bond, then Alexei can't drink from anyone else. And then he'll die when his bonded does, since the longest a vamp can go without blood is only about 3 months. No immortal dictator wants that, so I've heard that he has plans to go and hunt down his soulmate to prevent the chance of bonding. Ugh. Why not just ignore their soulmate? Easier said than done. Like I said, a soulmate's pull is irresistible. The blood sings to you, as it's the most divine blood you'll ever taste. My mom said she barely resisted hers. Her soulmate was a mermaid, believe it or not. Although my mom doesn't fear death, she felt it was unfair for the merman. For him to venture out into her strange and dangerous world. So she let the mermen go and settled with my dad. Not that they didn't love each other. I think they were happy. At least I hope so.
Do I have presents? I have presents. Yay!
Blood? Oh wow! Thank you so much. You're the best, Palmier.
Of course, baby. Do I have more blood? No?
This might be a sore subject, but what is the deal with your mom?
I'm sorry.
That's a touchy subject. I'd rather not talk about that.
Horrid date. You lost love 10 points with Thane. Oh well, that's okay.
I still don't have enough information to check the diary yet, so let's just go to bed. When you walked in, Leal was already fast asleep. You tried to make as little noise as possible before crashing to bed. Am I gonna see any weird witches coming to me in my dreams? You woke up to Quill's messages bombarding your phone. Oh yeah, he was investigating that ink that came out of the statue. What's up, baby? So I did some tests on the statue blood, and you'll be surprised what I found. Come meet me near the fountain if you're interested.
Near the fountain. Got it. What's up, baby?
So, how are you, darling? All is well, I hope.
I had a miserable date with Thane, and he probably hates me now.
Cut the small talk. What's going on now, Quill? So direct. Well, if you insist. Remember the ink sample I took from the statue and Leol's blood?
Yes?
The rune ink is ink, all right, and although it didn't match 100% with Leol's blood, it has some similarities. Matching up with what you and Thane said about Kor's blood being rune ink all along. But I did find something even more concerning.
Is Leol okay?
Go on. Those shots I took as a wee child, the ones I told you about on our first date. I think they were witch blood. Out of a whim, I sampled one of the remaining vaccines and found that they were an identical match to Leol's blood.
Why was his parents feeding him witch blood when he was a wee babby? What did his cousin say his parents were lying about? Why was he so sickly? Were they giving him witch blood to make him less sick or to make him sick? I should probably stop questioning it and keep playing.
What? That's how I reacted, albeit more eloquently, of course.
Why would your family juice you up on witch blood?
That's something I'm trying to figure out. I asked Penna, and he admitted he discovered this ages ago. But still, he told me that this is not something I should get involved in, and let the adults work things out.
And let me guess,
You're not going to do that, are you?
Of course not. I can't just stand here and look pretty. I have to look into this, while looking pretty.
Of course. And what exactly do you want me to do about this?
Well, you see, my parents and I don't exactly get along. Daddy issues is a common trait in our friend circle, and I'm no exception. I haven't seen my dad in person since spring.
Oh, well, that's not too bad.
2 years ago.
Oh.
So I've been thinking about what to do for my dear father to finally notice me, and then I just had the brightest idea.
I hope it doesn't involve me, Quill!
Marriage! Gosh dang it! This is exactly what I did not want to occur.
Say what now?
Engagement. Betrothal. The one thing I've been avoiding all my life since I was 14. A fake engagement will surely get my father's attention. Meet the folks, as you commoners might say. And we haven't soul bonded, so that would anger my father even more. He would ask why we haven't made our bond permanent.
Get on one knee. Quill, listen. I don't mean this in a rude way, but I'm not marrying you. Yet. I'm not marrying you. Oh no, I'm not marrying you. I mean, I know it's just a bit of trickery on his part, but still, Quill, come on. Fluff that.
It's cute the way you think you have a say in this, but don't worry, I'm not actually marrying you, just setting the scene.
Without taking your feelings into consideration, Quill started to get down on one knee. Fine. Quill got down on one knee and gently held your right hand. Aww.
From the tips of your hair down to the soles of your feet, I shall love every inch of you, soul and body. Even after our bones turn to dust, until time ceases to exist, and our souls are fully consumed in Elysium or the abyss. I shall never stop being yours, and you mine, to cherish and to hold, to love and care. My heart and soul are yours to claim, as long as you'll have me.
Whoa, so even after death, marriage here is a lot more committed, huh? Quill, you better be careful. We're in a magic place. We're in Harry Potter world. You say all that stuff, you're probably casting a spell.
This is where you say, I shall have you.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Are you always this articulate? But I suppose that will do.
After a firm kiss on your ring finger, Quill started to rise back up. And all around you, people started whispering, clearly taken aback by Quill's grand gesture. Now everyone's gonna think that we're engaged. I'm gonna be macking on Thane, and they're gonna say, hey, aren't you engaged to Quill? Did they just... Holy fluff, they're engaged? I knew they were into each other.
Lovely. Word should spread to my father one way or another. When one proposes, a soul bond ritual usually follows. Of course, us harlots are not doing that. I'm sure he'll be absolutely livid. Might take a week or two until he actually confronts us, though. Business first and all that. Oh well, I'm sure an invite to his manor will come sooner or later.
Wait, you guys don't live together?
Only in winter. Even then, it's a miracle if we even pass by each other. We each have our own humble abode. Don't you?
No. Well, I mean, I do now, but I rent. My parents didn't give me a home just to loiter around in. This darn spoiled brat. You know, I wish you'd stop using me so much. Yeah, I was chilling on my couch until you rolled in, pulled me into isekai'd me into your own problems. Or at least compensate me for all the trouble you've caused.
Well, when you put it like that, I guess you do have a point. How about I take you somewhere? Somewhere nice this time, not just to enjoy the view.
How nice are we talking?
It's rustic, But the food is divine, even more than any 7-star restaurant I've been to. And it's not in town, so the nuns will let us go there so long as we're back before curfew. All expenses on me, of course. It's only fair.
Okay, deal. Lead the way. I'm gonna eat all the sushi you can buy. Quill offered you his arm. You took it and walked with him to wherever he was taking you. Ooh. Of all places, a rustic restaurant by the shore wasn't what you expected. Still, it was not like you didn't enjoy a visit to Lanar. Oh, I didn't think you'd take me here.
You've been here before?
With Lial, yeah. But I've never visited this restaurant.
You'll love it. This village has the best ham in all of Ignia. Here, let me order a sample tray.
Ooh, a sample tray of ham. You nodded as you took a sip of the wine Quill ordered, just a sip before going back to your juice. Sometimes you really wished you hadn't gone sober. Aw. Oh yeah, 'cause she had a drinking problem, which led to her sister getting killed. As you tried to enjoy your drink, cheerful music started playing in the background, and you couldn't help but turn your head towards the sound. Oh yeah, that guy. Oh, the little blind children. You saw a bunch of kids swarming a striking man with large glasses on his face. The man held up toy puppets as dozens of kids sat obediently around him. It's that puppet show again, huh? The kids must really like him.
What would you like to order, Palmier? This is your day, after all. I don't mind spoiling you rotten, just for today.
Can I order the entire menu?
If you can finish it, sure.
Actually, I was thinking of sharing it with the kids. You glanced your way to the kids watching the puppet show again, some of whom were clad in tattered clothes. And one looked particularly emaciated, almost all skin and bones, the blind child with bandages over his eyes. Oh.
You want to share your meal with the children around here?
Yeah, nothing wrong with that, right? I mean, you are rich.
That I am. All right. But if that's the case, why should we stop there? Let's order a restaurant's worth of food and give everyone a hearty meal.
Quill got excited now as he called the waiter and shared his request. The waiter went wide-eyed, but a soft smile was soon plastered on his face as he understood Quill's intentions. Oh, he's actually gonna do it! Soon, meal after meal came out of the kitchen as the two of you helped serve them to the kids, all happily crowding your tables, eating their fill.
Oh, thank you, mister. This is delicious. Wait, I want a bite too.
The blind child screamed, trying to find which way was which as the other kids greedily snatched away food from him. Aww. Pitying him, you walked over to the child, only to be cut off by a young girl who seemed rather close to him.
Here, Steve, I got you a plate. Hey!
To your surprise, the puppeteer snatched the plate away from the child. Then he greedily scarfed the food down. Hey! Listen here, dude.
Why?
The blind child started crying. Both you and Quill were clearly disturbed by the sight. What kind of adult would bully a helpless kid? Listen, dude, I'm gonna poke you in your pretty eyes. You don't give that blind child his food back. With wide strides, Quill rushed to the man. Erwin seemed to notice Quill's hostility and fled. Listen, dude, I will take to my heels and collar you, gentlemen. There better be a logical reason why you did that.
Tiff.
What was his deal?
I don't know. If he was hungry, he could have just asked. Are you okay, child? Here, there's plenty of food for everyone.
Quill passed a plate towards the blind boy, apparently named Steve. Oh, Steve. Poor Steve.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Twisting his head back towards you, Quill asked for your hand as he guided you back to your table.
Now with that done, care to join me for our own dinner? All this philanthropy has made me hungry.
Oh, Quill! Oh, that was so sweet, Quill! Gosh darn it, I may regret not wanting to marry you. After a hearty meal, Quill finally took you back to your dorm room, walking you back to your own door.
I had fun today. Being nice and fond of it like God was quite pleasant.
I don't know about the god part, but it beats rounding up witches, that's for sure.
Well, I don't know about that. Still, you're a very kind person, Palmier. So kind that I might actually be falling for you.
You know what? Quill. I'm about to call him Thane because I'm thinking of Thane. You get a smooch.
Oh.
Feeling bold, you gave Quill a peck on his lips. The effect was immediate, him blushing bright red like a ripe tomato.
That's not fair. I wanted to kiss you first.
Well, no one's stopping you from kissing me again.
No, the timing isn't right, and I planned it all in my head, to lean over and gently kiss your cheek. Then you'd blush, and I'd run to my quarters and...
Quill.
Huh?
Shut up.
Oh.
Another kiss, deeper this time. You surprised Quill again as he held onto your waist and licked your bottom lip. He whimpered, then let out a deep sigh as you broke the kiss. I had fun today, Quill.
Me too. Though I didn't expect such a heated ending. You're going to ruin me, aren't you?
If it'll keep you away from Leo. Or I don't know, maybe Leo and him might become friends. I don't know. Well, who knows? Maybe if you ever want to stop being a virgin.
Well, I'm not opposed to the notion.
Quill's blush deepened, but you could feel him getting a bit rigid in your arms. Something was on his mind. Oh, are you sad? Are you sad that we're not actually going to be married?
But not tonight.
No, not tonight. Though I hope we don't have to wait until we're at your parents' house either.
Can you imagine me and you going at it like rabbits with my father right next door? How scandalous.
Oh, start to feel a little bad that we're not actually getting married. Is there a polyamorous ending? Your Honor, I love them all. I want all of them. I hope you and your dad work it out, Quill. I hope whatever this witch blood issue is, it's not as big of a deal as you think. Quill nodded, though with a noticeable lack of enthusiasm.
One could only hope. Good night, Palmier.
Night. Quill returned to his dorm room. You should also turn in for the night. Yeah, let's do that. I'll have to get that diary at some other point.
Curfew time, children. Everyone to their rooms.
Oh yeah, I forgot they're doing that now. Dietrich and several other teachers could be seen roaming around, ushering the students to their rooms, much to everyone's protests. Can't have Thane or somebody going around biting throats.
How long do you think this curfew will last?
Not long, hopefully. Did you see the line in front of the principal's office? Total chaos. Besides, I think I already know the culprit. A certain redhead with a newfound blood obsession, maybe.
Palmier?
Oh, yeah?
I asked if you want to take a bath first, since I wanted to use the shower, but...
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Oh, I hope it's not Thane. As Leo walked to the bathroom, you couldn't help but pace around the room to try and stifle your uneasiness. When you diverted your attention to the view outside, you saw something jumping out of the window from the room above you. Squinting, you noticed that it was Thane. He was in his winged form, sneaking out from the 4th floor. Emboldened, you opened the window. You were on the 3rd floor, but there was a tree branch you could probably jump to. Perhaps if you could have a running start.
As much as I would like to YOLO, let's jump normally, but carefully. I'd rather not break all my bones. What were you, running out of the window like some sort of stuntman? You just had to walk down the ledge and cross over to the branch. Your legs should be long enough.
Lial, I'm out. Cover for me, okay?
You screamed, as you could hear Lial opening up the bathroom door. What? As he approached the window, you already went out on your way, crossing over to the tree. Lial talked to you from the window, wearing nothing but a towel to cover his modesty. Palmier, what are you doing? What if the teachers catch you?
Then I'll just pretend that I'm drunk. Look, this is important to me, okay, Lial? Just cover for me, okay?
Put some pillows in my bed and say it's me. Okay.
Thanks.
Be careful. Thane, you got some splaining to do. You climbed down the tree and ran towards the direction you last saw Thane.
Don't do anything stupid, Thane.
As you roamed around the campus, you could see some teachers lurking around, their black church attires nearly giving you a heart attack. But you calmed down once you saw a red-haired silhouette heading towards the docks. After making sure Thane climbed far enough down the stairs, you slowly walked after him, making sure your steps were light enough to not be heard. As you got closer and closer, you used a fire rune to conjure a small flame, illuminating the area.
Thane?
My precious baby boy, oh no! You got a little something on your... Never mind. You saw Thane covered in blood, dozens of fishes and turtles surrounding him, all gutted and drained. Fangs protruding out of his cheeks, he snarled at you. Palmier?
My baby!
You shouldn't be here. I'm not myself right now.
Thane, you were behind Tatum and Winston's attack, weren't you?
It was an accident. I swear, I didn't mean to. I lost control.
What were you thinking?
I wasn't thinking. You don't understand anything.
I just went fishing. I caught some turtles for you if you like.
This music's kind of fire. I like it. I don't know what to do, Palmier. Ever since I drank your blood, I can't seem to contain myself. Blood is all I can think of, especially yours. I keep drinking and drinking, but none of them could compare to your blood. I didn't want to hurt Winston, but he kept pushing and pushing. Tatum and her friends too. I didn't mean to drain their blood. I just wanted a taste. Just a small taste. I didn't choose to be born like this. To be a blood-sucking monster? I want none of it.
Oh, why can't I hug him?
Actually, maybe I shouldn't. I hate to ask, but will more of my blood help?
Ah!
Oh, Palmier, the things those words do to me. Thane leaned in close, stroking your hair behind your ear, revealing your pale neck. I'll savor every last drop.
Maybe I should have saved, because I get the sinking feeling that I'm gonna die. Stay back.
Ugh. Your survival instincts kicking in, you immediately pushed him back, shoving Thane into the water. And then you smugly look at him and say, "Chill out."
Thane?
10 seconds passed, then a minute, still no bubbles rising to the surface.
Thane!
Oh crap, did he drown? My baby! My baby! Fearing for the worst, you leapt into the water, hoping you were not too late. Where's my mermaid friend? Cold, cold, cold. All you felt was cold, as the water seemed to drop in temperature the deeper you descend. A strong current pulled you into the underwater stream. You tried to fight back, to swim back to the surface for air, but something kept pulling you deeper in. It wasn't long until all you could see was pitch black, no longer having the strength to dance with fate.
Am I dead?
Palmy, wake up! Sister?
Ah,
Fia?
modern Fia?
Sorry, you fell asleep on the couch again, and I didn't want you to miss any more meals. Was it a rough shift at Ginger's today? Fia, what happened?
Hold on. I think there's some trickery afoot. I think somebody's screwing with me. I think somebody's trying to flim-flam an old flim-flammer.
Was it all a dream? But wait, Ginger's? But when I started to work at Ginger's, Fia was already... I made your favorite today. Borscht with dry Riesling.
Borscht? What is borscht? I've heard of borscht. What is borscht? Editor me, what is borscht? And dry Riesling. Ah. I cannot see what you've put on screen, but I'm pretending that I do.
Thought it was the least I could do since you helped me practice for my audition. I got it, by the way. My first ever TV show gig. It's just a passenger number 3, but it's somewhere, right? Oh, I can finally pay half of the rent now. Yeah. What is going on here? This Fia, she's my Fia, not a sharp-tongued sass queen, but the bubbly airhead I once bottle-fed to.
I'm legit about to cry.
You're really here, aren't you, my sister? Huh? Of course I am. Still dreaming, Palmy? Anyway, come sit. The food's getting cold. Dreaming? That may be it. Back then, that was all I'd ever wanted. To live with Sis as she tries to get her big break. And I always preferred her cooking. Mom was never at home, so she and I made do. Baking was my thing, but home-cooked meals was hers. I always loved her borscht, even before she used any alcohol in them. Palmy, what's wrong? Aren't you gonna come and eat? I wish I can, Fia, but no, because this isn't real. Because you're dead. So? Can't you be happy and enjoy yourself, even if it's not real?
I knew it!
Even if it's just a fantasy?
No! This is like that part in Labyrinth when Sarah gets back to her home and she's got all her toys and stuff, but then the junk lady comes in and says, "Hey, don't you want to stay here?" I'm like, no, it's not real. It's not my room. I can't stay here. I gotta go back and smooch the Goblin King. I mean, rescue my baby brother. No.
No, I can't. I don't deserve it. Everyone deserves happiness, sister. If you want, you can stay here. Stay here and live out the rest of your dreams in peace. But I will respect your decision, dear death-scented visitor.
The pretty lady!
Shining stars replaced Fia's dark gaze. You felt as if those eyes could see right through you. You? Who are you? Ah! With a shove, you could feel the ground swallowing you whole, pulling you into a deep, dark abyss.
Thane, my baby!
You woke up in a pool of unmoving bodies, all floating in a thick black substance that you could only imagine as tar or congealed blood.
Pennywise, is that you? Is this the place where we're all floating?
What is this? You thrashed about, standing up as you wiped the substance away. You were tall enough to touch the bottom, the water going up to your chest.
Palmier! Palmier!
Thane!
My baby!
You saw Thane across you in another pool, one equally littered with floating bodies, but less black. His pool was more of a grayish hue.
Ugh.
He stepped out of the pool and strode towards you, helping you out of the water.
What happened? Where are we? Hey, this is that place I was telling you about.
The tomb where humans and witches tried to be gods.
The church's most vile of secrets, the inner sanctum.
You?
The witch from your dream reemerged, her black dress dragging through the floor. Her snake was coiled tightly around her, hissing at you. We meet again, little one. I was wondering when you'd show up.
Palmier, stand back! Hold on! Hold on! I think she's my friend!
Thane fired a shadow-like projectile at her. The witch swatted it away like a mere fly, clearly unbothered by the sudden attack. You wouldn't land a hit on me, tainted one. I see your future, past and present.
Am I in that future? Are we smooching in that future, or does he drain me dry?
And oh, what a woeful present it is, being driven mad by desires you cannot control. I pity you, tainted one.
Lady, seriously, who or what are you?
My friends call me Iho. However, I believe you humans are more acquainted with me as the Witch of Fantasy.
You're a pureblood.
Aw, does that mean we gotta kill her? But she's cool.
Aye, 'tis true. However, like you, I do not wish for my fate. It is simply what the stars deem worthy of me.
What are you doing here, under the school? What is with all the dead bodies?
Dead? Perhaps you should take a closer look. One of the bodies floated closer towards you, its body gently easing up to the edge of the pool. You looked at his body and noticed that he was smiling, happily so. His body seemed to be relaxed as he sported a careless grin. His chest rised and deflated steadily, clearly still breathing.
They're sleeping.
All 127 of them, dreaming whatever fantasy they wish to indulge in.
Can I get in that pool and dream of my 65-plus fictional husbands? Actually, that would probably be chaos.
Is that where you got your name from? That, amongst others. Long ago they called me Io, mother of all 7 oceans, though sadly I can no longer roam freely in my beloved sea. Now I spend the rest of my days here, aiding lost souls who no longer wish to be part of the living, taking matters into their own hands as they jump to my watery depths. Such as you did, tainted one.
He didn't jump in, he was thrown.
What? No, I didn't. It was an accident. An accident you hoped would end in the sweet bliss of death.
Thane.
It did cross my mind when we were drowning in there. Thought it might be for the best. I didn't want to hurt anyone anymore.
We can cure this. Maybe if we forge a bond.
No, you'll be stuck with me forever, Palmier. I can't let you do that. You have your own world and family to get back to. Indeed, this death-scented visitor is not for you to keep, but there is another way to suppress the beast.
How?
Here, jump into my watery depths, and I'll let you live out the rest of your immortality in peace. In a dream of your own making, a fantasy world where you can be whatever you want to be, including a human, a normal, harmless human.
Will it hurt?
Thane, no! Don't fall for it. I mean, we barely know her.
I'm willing to answer any question you might have, including the most pressing one in your minds.
The question I want to have answered is, do we have to kill you?
What is this place, you might ask? These black pools of water, littered with bodies floating about, well, they're blood.
What? So, they're dead?
Let me clarify. It's Kor's blood. However, I believe you hunters refer to it as rune ink.
What?
The bodies are my doing. I didn't know where would be the best place to put these children.
It's a sad thing, really. Suicide kills more than the plague, filling more pools than I anticipated over the years.
Wait, hold on. Rewind, lady. You said these black pools are rune ink, and they're Kor's blood?
Yes, the Church's darkest sin. Kor was never dead. She was trapped, to be drained in the fashion of a dairy cow.
Le gasp!
Only difference is, she was bestowed with a crown. Io placed a crown on top of your head, its band tightening immediately as it rested on your scalp. Owie! As if a million barbs were stabbing right through you.
Ah! Palmier!
You bowled over from the pain, dropping to your knees. Io pulled the crown off of your head, placing it back on the cushioned stand.
Why?
Painful, isn't it? That was just a small taste of what Kor experienced for centuries. Trapped here with the sole purpose of fueling you humans' insatiable need for power. Don't worry, you are not Kor, so the crown didn't bleed you out. With her, this beautiful crown turned into a crown of thorns, growing and coiling around her palms and wrists, stabbing into her veins to let more blood out. Calmer now, you stood up. Thane held you in his arms protectively. What the fluff? Are you telling me that all this time, the ink that we've been using was her blood?
There's no way. What about the ink factories that they have around?
Lies. All lies, corroborated by the Church. All ink comes from here, right under her school. These waters connect to many canals. Your so-called production factories do no production, just distribution. Why else would there be an ink shortage? She's gone, leaving only 2 shallow pools of her blood.
Who else knows about this?
Your principal, for one, and every other principal before him.
The teachers?
No.
Are you sure?
My eyes see all. The stars of Judas let me peer into everyone's souls. Their future, their past. My only regret is that I didn't place this curse on me sooner. Perhaps Kor shall still be spared.
Curse?
All will be explained in due time. Are you witches always this cryptic? Yes, we are. Deal with it. You humans can't handle the truth otherwise. Months have I been waiting for this day, the day that will decide this world's demise. What? You wanted her to elaborate, but she only gave you a tender, soft smile in return. All shall be explained, little ones, separately.
In how many playthroughs, lady? This game's already pretty long.
As I don't think a wager from my heart should be explained so openly amongst others. You know? These eyes see all, every possibility, every outcome, the future, past and present. You will bring me death, but it will be of my choosing, even if you'll have the final say, Palmier. You wish from my heart, don't you, to awaken the God-Slayer? Your ill-fated doppelganger, I have no qualms with that, for my heart to be ripped out and awaken a new soul anew. However, I do wish for something in return, something that I will only discuss when it's just us two.
I mean, I could leave, if I knew how.
Patience, tainted one. I'll free both of you from my domain soon. Your dreams, however, that's a different story. Go back to the surface, Palmier. Thane, go back and take these with you. Io cracked one of her snake's ribs, giving both of you and Thane one fragment of it. The snake didn't look worse for the wear. All right, as long as the bone snaky is okay. A souvenir to remember me by, and a way to connect us in your dreams. Only there will I speak openly, both for the price of my heart.
She flicked her eyes at you, her snake hissing as she did so. And your desire for a peaceful, undead life. As Io said that, she smudged the blood off Thane's chin. For now, return to the world above and go about your days. I await both of your decisions patiently.
What? Whoa! Oh.
So you just pop us back up? Didn't realize you were close to the water's edge until Io gave you a firm shove, pushing you and Thane both back into the water. You held your breath as you once again felt the pull of the current, pulling and pulling you downwards into the water. Palmier, you all right? Thane helped you as you staggered to keep yourself afloat. He held you as he pulled you to the dock, back on the wooden platform. Carcasses of Thane's feast still remained. Man, I caught all these turtles. He had the decency to shove those back into the water before pulling you up to take a seat. Your feet dangled on the water's edge.
Well, guess we found our next witch.
How are you so calm about this?
I'm not, but honestly, nothing surprises me in this world anymore.
You rummage through your pockets and find the small piece of bone Io gave you. You notice that Thane did the same, caressing it as if it was something precious. Don't die, Thane. You hear me? You are my precious little ruby-haired baby.
Don't die, Thane.
Oh, yeah. I'm not actively suicidal or anything, if that's what you're worried about. I just thought, well, if I was going to die anyway, then maybe it was for the best. Better for everyone else's sake. I really didn't mean to hurt anyone.
Hey, you didn't kill them, so you're not a murderer. They're just really, really, really in pain.
I know. Well, I guess we should head back now.
Wait.
Just as you were about to get up and leave, Thane pulled your right hand, threading your fingers together as he looked at you with pleading eyes.
Sorry, but can you just stay here with me for a bit? I don't want to be alone just yet.
All right. You stayed by his side, sitting and letting him hold your hand.
I really didn't mean to hurt anyone.
He mumbled softly under his breath, so softly you barely caught it.
I know.
Tighten your hand around his because he is my precious he is my precious booby. Even though I just mouth-kissed Quill a while ago. As soon as you added more pressure, Thane let out a deep sigh, as if he was glad you understood just exactly what he needed at this moment. Something to ground him back to reality. We gon' get caught. It was almost dawn when you snuck back to your room and rested for the night. You tossed and turned in your bed, wondering how soon Io would invade your dreams. So many questions and so few answers. You tried your best to quiet down your buzzing brain and hoped you would see Io's face again tonight. Madam? Io? Ah, oh no, not you! No, not Big Sexy!
Not her, I'm afraid.
Oh, it's you.
I can practically sense your disappointment. You could have pretended to be happy to see me, even if only for the sake of decorum.
Heck no. You stabbed me in the eye last time. Yeah, I actually forgot about that.
Fair.
Ooh. As soon as Ivar turned his back on you, the entire landscape changed back to his garden. Only this time you moved away from his usual patio to the ruins in the upper left corner of his domain. You had been eyeing it for a while now, feeling that it was out of place.
That's because it is. This is what's left of an old god's temple. Back then, sailors would come far and wide hoping for her aid, not knowing she was a witch.
Are you
talking about Io?
Yes, though I prefer to call her Mother. So Io did have something to do with Lial because he said something about calling her grandmother. Is she your mom? I gotta kill your mom? Aw, man. I killed your daughter, now I gotta kill your mom.
Mother? You're her son?
Not by blood, but by heart. She raised me since I was a mere babe. Though unrelated, I'd like to believe that my mother is where Lial's affinity for the sea comes from.
Yeah, I knew it.
I've no doubt that he will soon surpass his poor excuse of a mentor, Pike. You've been spying on Lial? You leave that boy alone! You've been spying on Lial? Why did you let Lial go? I thought you hated your sons. Yeah. Why do you hate your boys? Your boys are so pretty. On the contrary, I love them more than you know.
Doubt. If your love means turning them into mindless flower butlers, then I'd hate to know what you do to your wives.
Bold of you to assume that all my spawns are legitimate.
You don't seem like the fluff out of marriage type.
You're right. I'm not.
So what do you want, Ivar? Cut the crap already.
You may be a pretty face, and a pretty neckline, and pretty pecs, and pretty abdomen, and I forgot what I was talking about. I missed you.
Huh?
It gets lonely here. Been decades since I've had a proper conversation going. My boys can't hold one, and my daughters never visit me. They just went out and met their untimely demise. It's lonely sometimes.
Dude, I'm trying to sleep, and you call me here because you're lonely. Yeah, well, whose fault is that? I'm not your emotional laxative. Clearly, you must have been one emotionally constipated dad for your kids to hate you so much.
Must you be so crass, obnoxious little whelp? You haven't seen the depths of my obnoxiousness.
You said you miss me.
I've changed my mind. Loneliness is far better than your cheekiness. I'll send you back now. Don't worry, I won't stab your eyes this time.
Oh, joy.
Slitting your throat is far more effective.
Huh?
Both me and Palmier at the same time. Wait, what? Dude, stop! Seriously, that's enough now. You woke up coughing as you anxiously rubbed your neck, calming down once you've spotted no blood. Dang it, Ivar! I'm gonna kick you right between the legs next time I see you. You mumbled under your breath before taking a bath and heading out to breakfast. You hoped Thane had far better luck than you did in encountering witches. Oh yeah, did he talk to anybody? No, there's absolutely no way. As soon as you spotted Quill's white hair in the cafeteria, you and Thane immediately grabbed him and arshed him out. Quill managed to snatch a few slices of bread for you, a gesture you and Arsham were thankful for, as your stomach growled when you started talking in the side garden, away from stray ears. Uh-oh. Which part are you talking about? Me behind the attacks? The pureblood witch under the school? Or Kor's blood turning out to be ruining all along? All of it, obviously. Oh, Kor, I left you for a few minutes and this is what happens, Palmier?
Don't blame me.
It seems like you're a magnet for trouble. Still, this does work in our favor. You said this witch is non-hostile.
I mean, besides the floating bodies, she's pretty chill, all things considered. She's pretty cool. I kinda don't want to kill her.
Perhaps Arsham and I should be the judge of that. Hard to believe there's no ill will with bodies floating in her domain. They're fine. I can still hear their blood pounding in their veins. They're alive. Barely. Who would want to spend the rest of their lives in dreams? You don't know how her real dreams are. She showed me last night. They were beautiful. Real. A fantasy. Just like her namesake. You're not really considering drowning yourself in her waters, are you?
You better not!
What? No, no, no! Are you trying to convince us or yourself? Both?
Thane.
You listen here, my crimson-haired darling.
So pretty.
You don't understand. I bit Pierre's, my roommate, this morning.
Oh,
Thane. It was only a little nip, but he ran to the nurse's office. It's only a matter of time before the teachers expel me. Or worse. Prince Alexei can come and punish me himself. There's a peace treaty between us and Ignia. What I did crosses those agreements. He could have me killed, or worse. Surely there is a solution to all of this. Don't vampires stop craving of their blood once they've mated? Quill glanced at you, albeit with a guilty look. What? Bare your neck and just like that? Just like that? All right, we're doing it. I said he's my little crimson butterfly. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're bonding. Take it, Thane. You are my little ruby crimson baby boy, and we're gonna do this. Arsham, Quill, maybe next time.
I mean, if it's really that bad.
Thane. Ooh. Thane's fangs immediately extended themselves, cutting into his bottom lip. Fluff. You can't do that, Palmier. I want to bond with love, not by force.
Don't worry, Thane. There's lots of love here.
As you should. Look, if bonding is the only option, then we'll get there when we get there. But until then, we'll see what I can do with blood potions. Thanks, Arsham. Don't thank me yet. Something tells me things are just going to get worse from here on out. You think? We haven't even talked about the witch under our noses.
Wait, so we're not doing this? We're not doing this? I bared my throat for nothing? Come on, Thane, I'm ready. Let's go. Let's go.
Just leave her to me. I think she's friendly, or harmless at least.
We'll be the judge of that. This sounds all too convenient. What witch would give her heart willingly? A witch who's very, very, very tired. Perhaps one that's dying.
Dying? You think she's dying of old age?
No, pureblood witches are immortal, though some spells can use up their lifespans. Perhaps she used a particularly nasty spell. The only question is, for what? I'll look into it, about Io and her eyes, and see if there's anything that matches her description. I also have my own research to delve into.
Like why your family was feeding you witch blood.
Perhaps they are entangled in one way or another. I'll be in the potion room. Come by if you need anything. I'll go and see Miss Vilkova. I need to make sure that Vortek hasn't contacted her yet. You do that. Let us know if you need anything, Thane. And I do mean anything.
Me too, Thane. Let me know if you need anything. Anything at all.
I will.
I was serious about that thing. I was ready. I was absolutely ready. Let's see. Arsham's in the potion place. I've forgotten where everyone said they were. Let's go to the library.
Vampires aren't meant to be amongst the humankind, so I'm not really surprised that Thane eventually lashed out. Still, he's an okay bloke, so I think we let our guard down.
I've read Ignia and Vortek's peace treaty terms. If Thane really did cross those terms by sucking the blood of an unwilling Ignian, then we could go to war.
Oh!
Frankly, if we did go to war for it, it's rather stupid on both parties, going to war due to one juvenile vamp's mistake.
Mr. Kepler, do you have anything to say about this? Help? Help? No help? No help, fine.
I heard that Thane bit his roommate. You think Thane will be expelled? Or worse?
What's worse?
Beheaded, burnt alive. There are a lot of creative things that can happen, really.
Vortek and Ignia's peace treaty terms are clear. There would be no blood-sucking unless there is a mutual agreement between both parties. Clear violation of such terms can end in a war if the Vortex don't take proper disciplinary measures.
Hey, isn't everybody supposed to be talking about me and Quill's engagement? Don't talk about my baby getting beheaded or expelled. Even Mr. Dietrich has heard about Thane.
I heard about Thane. The headmaster decided to isolate him for the safety of the student body. Vilkova offered to watch over his punishment, of course. Stupid decision, if you ask me. Family ties often cloud good judgment.
No sympathy for your student?
My only sympathy is he got caught. You can't fight your nature. I just hope those leeches from Vortek are smarter than they look. Compensate the victims and put Thane in rehabilitation. No need to do anything drastic. Thane's my best client to sell blood to.
Oh, of course that's what you're worried about, you heartless bastard.
That's my ruby crimson. Can't think of any other words that mean red. My baby boy.
Proud of it, babe. Now, what can I do for you?
I'm gonna buy a little bit more blood for my baby.
Just in case. Should probably look at these quests that I'm supposed to be doing. Oh yeah, that love letter quest that I've had like 1,000,000 years ago. Can I do that now?
I actually have a cousin for a vamp. Used to be a biter, but then that changed after bonding with his mate. Maybe Thane should just get mated to tone down his cravings. Sure, that'll put an end to his immortality, since he can only drink from his mate, but... Aww.
You think Thane gets high off blood? Wonder why it's so delicious for vamps.
Answer the call of Cthulhu, dude. It awaits you. I don't know if I'm gonna do that mission because the ingredients are so expensive.
I knew you were covering for Thane. Now the Vortic Empire are involved. Do you know what will happen to Thane? No, but Miss Vilkova announced that she's got a letter from the Empire. They're paying us a visit soon. I just hope the children won't be involved. They might if you keep announcing it. Oh, no one listens to me besides you and a few others, dear. That's the perk of being insane. Aww. I wouldn't say insane, just doped up. Like you, or you used to be. We had so much fun, didn't we? But I'm glad you sobered up. I'm afraid it's too late for me. You know, I once used my leg as a beer bottle. A tiny Dietrich then tried to steal the leg away from me. A tiny Dietrich? Yes, raccoon-like thing. One of his summons, I think. I'm sure he's plotting a way to steal my limbs now, that little thief.
Or he was taking your limbs so he could clean it.
He always has an obsession with all that's gold and glitters. Just a question, Miss Hedwin. How high are you right now? Very, dear, very. I'm as high as a kite.
Oh, okay.
I'm praying for Thane. Maybe then he will see the error of his ways. But he's a vampire, so he can't help it.
Vampires have no place in Ignia anyway.
Why is everybody talking about vampires and not my wedding?
You have some odd friends, don't you, Palmier? First Arsham and now this? Man, Quill's the only decent man in your friend group. And that's saying something. Ignia is one of the few countries which forged a peace treaty with Vortek, hence why Thane's little biting incident caused such a buzz. If he was the one behind Tatum's attack too, then I won't be surprised if the Blood Knights flat out kill him. But he ain't that dumb, is he?
He is that dumb! My poor baby!
I hope the school actually takes action against Thane. The attack on Piers is minor, sure. But if he was the one behind Tatum's attack and the others, well...
My baby. Hey, Palmier, I think I can help with Thane's biting problem.
Huh?
My grandma was a vamp, but she said she could stifle her hunger with the right medication. I still have the recipe for the potion if you want. Here.
Gimme! Gimme, gimme, gimme!
It works best if you have the blood of his mate, but Thane is unmated, so...
What about the blood of someone he's obsessed with?
Oh, that may work too. No promises, though.
Thanks,
Leah, we made out once over drinks.
Aw.
Both of us were drunk. Don't worry, you were a bad kisser, so I've been trying to forget you too.
Sorry about that, Leah.
This might be the cure Thane needs. I should hurry up and brew this potion while I can. Well, I found out what I'm gonna be doing for the rest of the day. Alright. Let's go. Potions class. What do we have to fix my baby? Let's see, potential cure for Thane's obsession with your blood, highly volatile. Don't forget to add your blood. Alright, what do I need? Siren blood and unicorn blood. How much is that? I think those are both really expensive. Siren blood and unicorn blood. Oh, it's not that expensive. Gimme. Oh wait, how much is unicorn blood? Dang it! It's $2.50, and I only got 40. Where's... I don't care. Oh wait, where's Miss, what's her face? I can sell those cat pictures, but I don't know where she is. Where's the guy I can sell stuff to? If I sell blood in my store, would the kid be more at peace? I've been talking to the missus. Thane's a good kid. He helps me hunt the mice out sometimes. Never asked for anything in return. Should have paid him in blood at least. If he isn't expelled, then I'll be sure to start stocking up on blood. Sell it for cheap too. Kid deserves that much.
Yeah, I'm gonna sell these fish.
Oh, really? Oh, snap. These angelfish sell for a lot. I probably should have been doing this all along. Yay, I have enough. I have enough for my baby. Let's get back to the potions place and make the thing for the baby. Oh, wait. I gotta... Dang it. I was so excited. I didn't buy the thing. Unicorn blood. Gimme. See ya. Wait.
There is a potions class.
Wait, which one was the potions class? Dang it. Where's... Bam. Ha ha! As you drop your blood into Thane's potential cure, something happened. Something bad. Oh, come on. Ooh. The blood curdled to black as the potion boiled. You screeched as your hands burnt from the heat, and the potion fell to the ground, sizzling. Gosh dang it! Palmier! Thane came running into the room out of nowhere. He immediately cradled your hands and cast an ice rune, cooling them.
Thane, what are you doing here?
Don't get mad, but, well, I've actually been tailing you a lot these days.
Huh?
It's your blood, okay? I can't think straight. It's making me want to follow you around, both urging me to protect you and harm you. It's complicated.
Huh?
You could only sigh in defeat as you were too frustrated with the whole situation. Quill wasn't joking around when he said the potion was volatile. It nearly burnt your hand off.
Well, bad news. Looks like the potion is a bust.
I'm not even worried about the money I wasted on it. Thane nodded sheepishly at that. Must be because your blood is literally out of this world. Good one.
Are you trying to make a joke right now?
I thought it'll distract you from the pain. Is it working?
A little bit. I completely forgot my hand almost got burnt off. A little bit. I'm happy you're still finding some humor in this awful situation.
If they behead you, I'm going to send this school into orbit. I'm going to put rockets underneath the school. I'm going to put this classroom on the moon. I don't know how I'm going to do any of that. I try to.
What now?
Now I think we have to decide. Decide on who's going to bond with me and see it through. And before you go all sacrificial lamb mode on me, I still want you to think things through. We have time. Use it. Do we? Do we have time, Thane? Then, when there really are no other options, well, then I'll be the one to ask you.
Okay.
Also, do you think it's gross of me to lick your boiling blood off the floor?
Thane! That is very unsanitary, Thane.
Miss Poppy.
I overheard your dilemma. Please, don't think badly of me for eavesdropping. I only wanted to help. You tried to satiate Thing's hunger with a potion, right? A mix of siren blood and unicorn blood. If you've paid attention in class, you might have remembered that there's another ingredient similar to those two. One that is often used as a substitute due to its less volatile nature.
Poppy started to roll up her sleeves. Is it werewolf blood? Revealing her white dainty wrist as her other hand whipped out a glass vial out of her dress pockets.
What's that for?
Before you could finish your question, the smell of blood invaded your nostrils as Poppy gnawed on her own wrist, exposing her sinewy flesh all the way to the bone. Miss Poppy, you probably didn't need to do all that. Red viscous blood filled the tiny vial to the brim. Miss Poppy, what the fluff?
Werewolf blood. No, your blood, sweetie. Just a drop will do.
Too stunned to speak, you cut your finger and saw your blood mixed with hers. It immediately glowed bright red before shifting into a rich blue.
There. Perfect. Drink up, sweetie. Make sure to down all of it.
Thane, seemingly in the same shocked state as you were, meekly nodded as he grabbed the potion and drank it down in one go.
How do you feel? Better?
I feel great. I don't want to jump you anymore, Palmier. You smell fine to me. Miss Poppy, too. Your blood smells horrible. This is awesome. Sorry. Was that rude, calling your blood smelly?
No. That's what we wanted. It smells like your blood addiction has stabilized. I'm glad. Cove is quite fond of you, you know. Aww. I would hate if he had to fire his most trusted employee. Now then, I should get this cleaned up. I'm sorry for the theatrics. Werewolf flesh is pretty impenetrable even in my human form.
Oh.
I didn't want you to chip a fang or ruin your knife, Thane, Palmier.
That was epic, Miss Poppy.
Do we need to take you to the infirmary? Oh, it will heal up in a bit. Just need to chew on a bone or something, and it'll stitch itself back up.
Aw. Are we gonna meet more werewolves?
You two should go. No need to linger around this mess. I'll clean this up in a jiffy.
No way. You spilled blood for me, miss. The least I can do is clean. Right, Palmier?
Of course.
You cleaned up the floor and spent the rest of the day with Thane before heading back to your room.
Yay.
When am I gonna be able to... Uh-oh.
Yo? Ivar? Ivar, if this is one of your tricks again, I swear.
Uh-oh!
Who are you?
Uh-oh!
What? Is that me? What trick is this?
Which Palmier is talking? Just as you approached yourself, your doppelganger passed right through you, as if you were not even there.
Huh?
I said, who are you?
Witch?
What?
Pretty!
You turned around and saw her. A black-haired woman with thorns wrapping all over. Is this Core? With the thorns?
She's so pretty!
Oh, and she's got the ink coming out of her. 'Cause I was about to say, in the background, it looked like the ink was flowing. Eyes covered with bandages, soaked with blood. Black, tar-like blood dropped from every orifice, including her hands, which were stabbed through with thin golden briars. Ugh. Black, tar-like blood dripped from every orifice, including her hands, which were stabbed through with thin golden briars. Her wounds were old, but her blood was still fresh. Rivers of blood oozed to the water, diluting it into something like ink.
No way! Is that?
Core. Your people call me Core.
Oh. Oh, she's all beaten up.
She's so tall and pretty. But if you want, you may address me as... No, my lady, do not give this vile sinner the blessing of your true name.
Ito.
Whoopst. Ew. Forgive my tone, my lady. However, I did not allow this one to pass through this place. Ew. Her eyes are different. They're still odd, but definitely not as intricate as our current eyes. Is this a memory? Are you the one whose magic fills our waters? You sense it. My, what a rare gift indeed. Your presence is not wanted here, child. You do not long for death. You shouldn't have been able to enter our sacred domain. I tailed someone, Heather, saw her jumping into the water from the bridge. I knew she was troubled, but... Did you try to stop her? Of course, I didn't want her to die. She had such potential. Perhaps if I tried harder, then... Such a noble cause. Too bad it's a lie. A lie? You wanted to see if she'd actually jump, didn't you, Dark One? And when she did, but never came back up, you got curious. Meanwhile, my waters were open, so it led you here. There's a long history of students drowning themselves here, but none of their bodies were ever found. There are also rumors of a tomb underneath our school. Doesn't take a genius to connect the dots. So you merely watched instead of helping your friend. The more I play this, the more I think maybe we should leave that other Palmier asleep. I respected her choice. If she did die, it was what she wanted. If she didn't and found something better here, well, good for her. Such apathy. Your doppelganger shrugged. It was not the first time someone said those words to her. I don't care for people much. Well, at least she'll be happier here. Core pointed to one of the murky pools. A girl with long blonde hair could be seen smiling, with tears as she floated in the water. Her silver necklace showed the name Heather, with the H badly scratched out. Dreaming in a paradise of her making. Is that woman the witch of fantasy, then? You aren't worthy of my name. Io, come now. You may call me Io, uninvited one, for now. Hey, other Palmier, Io likes me better. So many names spoken, but none are yours. What's your name, pretty? Palmier. Palmier Baker. I make bread. Any relation to the blonde girl who likes to sing by the pier, the one whose hair is shaped like croissants? My sister. My, what softness. I thought you didn't care for people much. She's the exception. She'll always be my exception. What do you want, little one? You didn't come here by accident, nor is this encounter unplanned. I can see it in your heart. As gray and murky as it is. I wanted to come here and seduce you. Witches always fall for my charms one way or another.
Witches with tainted hearts, yes, but sadly, my darkness will not pierce inside. Similar to yours, you have a noble cause, little one. That I can see, but it won't work.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. You think rallying up the witches would help end the wars between us. Us and the hunters, the wolves and the vamps, sirens and fairies against the world. You've rallied quite a few already. Maesna's, Seth's half-blood, Aelith, the Argrish twins, my wayward disciples. You've been busy, little one.
Yes, well, my sister keeps saying I can be quite charming when need be.
But I can also be quite forceful if I want to be.
Sorry about this.
You could feel the burn from Palmier's magic. You screamed and screamed as you felt the intensity of it all.
Painful, isn't it?
Ew! You raised your head up as star-filled eyes met yours. Wait, so did Palmier just kill Kor?
What was that?
A memory. A memory of Kor's and the Godslayer's first meeting. Your doppelganger was a powerful one. Nearly tore the whole temple down, if not for the rune corruption kicking in. Of course, if Kor and I decided to fight back, it would have been a shorter fight. However, she was adamant about us being on the defensive. I thought it would be prudent to show you my memories of your doppelganger, so you know exactly what kind of person you're resurrecting. A sexy one? No, she's insane. I kinda don't like the other me. An insane one? That was my first impression, too. She gets better, though, with time. I don't know. From what we saw in the last few episodes, she's pretty brutal. Even as a wee babby, she was plotting. This is what I'll be offering you each night. A memory. Can you offer me up the passcodes to my diary? In return, you can ask me questions. Questions of your doppelganger, other witches, Kor. I hope this will all end in my favor, of you agreeing to the terms for ownership of my heart.
And that is?
Murder.
What?
Your headmaster. I want him to suffer. Suffer by my hands.
Okay.
Push him into my waters, and I shall let him live out the rest of his days in an endless nightmare.
The headmaster? Why?
I mean, he's kind of big and he's kind of powerful. I don't know if I can take him on. Someone must answer for the church's sins. They bled her dry for your precious ink. His suffering would be mercy compared to the horrors Kor faced.
I'm not a killer.
You're not. He won't die. He will sleep.
In pure agony? What if I don't comply?
Then at least freeze these waters, will you, dear? So no one can use this horrid crown anymore. Wait, you'd still give me your heart? I'm dying, little one.
Oh.
Right on cue, a crack formed on Io's face, as if to ensure she was not lying. These eyes, the stars of Judas, are too powerful of a rune, even for us purebloods. It was all for naught. Yes, they let me see every outcome, every past, every future possibility, but I still couldn't understand.
Understand what?
Why Kor took your doppelganger's hand, why they bonded under the blood moon.
Wait, so the witch that Palmier bonded with really is Kor?
So the big demon thing was Kor? Unless the big demon thing was actually Palmier and the body was Kor. Hard to believe, isn't it? She was smarter than Palmier in every way, yet she still fell into her grasps. I thought maybe both of us could make sense of things with you seeing these memories. Maybe then I could have my peace. I see. So that's why you're so docile. You're already dying.
Move on, woman! No. Do I have to make my decision now? I mean, if that's what needs to be done, I think the headmaster could use a swim.
No. I will give you 3 more days to make your choice. Each night I'll come in your dreams, along with a memory, and each night I'll let you ask me 1 more question in return. If you still decide not to fulfill my wishes, then freeze these waters and kill me along with it. Only then will my heart be in your grasp. I mean, I could just wait it out until you're dead and steal your heart instead. Would you, though? No. Dang it, my mom raised me too well.
I'm too nice, I'm still a people pleaser.
Still, I mean, the old coot is a bit racist, yeah, but not suffer for all eternity worthy racist.
Wait, is he racist? Who is he racist towards?
I think it's your choice. But why, though? Can't you just pull him into your waters yourself, or pop out to the shore like a majestic nymph or something? You may not feel it, but blood runes fill these waters, entrapping me. I know the counter runes, but they need the sacrifice of a willing human.
And where we're going to find one of those one of these days?
Neither Kor's blood nor mine had any effect, and I can't force my people. I won't use them like that if they lay in their dreams. I see. The choice is yours, of course, as is the choice I gave to your friend, to live his truth or jump to my embrace. So, you really did tell Thane to kill himself?
There will be none of that. My baby will be upon my arm.
No, I asked if he wanted to live out his dreams. Literally. Yes, though to be fair, I doubt he'd take it. He said that he was worried of what would happen to you once he was gone. Said he wanted to see this through until the end, until you're back home in your own world. He said that? Oh, you have good friends, Palmier. Cherish that. Now, do you have any more questions for me?
What are my consequences? You called me a champion, or is Ivar really your son? Yeah, tell me more about Ivar.
Ah, yes, his surprising visit to you last night. He is, though we do not share any blood, he's still my son where it counts, in my heart. He is a kind man, jaded as he is.
He turned a bunch of people into flowers. He turned his sons into flower heads. He stabbed out my eye. He slit my throat. Our definition of a kind man is very different, lady.
He murders people and turns them into zombie flowers.
I know, right, Palmier?
There's more to it than that, and he only kills those who cross him. Even the dead zone, it was all for the best. Better to end it now than lose more as the war drags on. Though you might think these are just the biased opinions of a guilty mother. Guilty mother? I couldn't protect him, not where it counts the most. I failed him. It's nearly dawn. I shan't keep you here any longer. Goodbye for now, my death-scented visitor. May you come to the right decision. Is there even a right decision? No, just the one you must live with.
I don't know. I think the headmaster might be, he might need to go for a swim.
Ah! Once again you were back in your bed. It was still midnight. Your head was spinning with all the choices you must make. I'm not cut out to be the main character,
Can't I just date hotties and live my life?
I know, right, Palmier?
With a deep sigh, you plopped yourself back into bed, feeling tired of it all.
You okay, Palmier?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Did I wake you?
It's okay. I know you're in a lot of stress with what's happening with Thane. If you need a breather, you can come fish with me. I'm always hanging around the port if you need anything.
Yeah, I might do that. Thanks, Leo.
Sure. Just wanted to help. Good night, Palmier.
Night.
Leo drifted back to sleep. Better try and get some rest. Hopefully no more witches will visit my dreams.